that you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around.
All right, the take that was going around social media last night. Blazers lose by 35 in their opener. The first of 82 games.
Yes.
In a season where the franchise has done everything to signal winning this year is not necessarily the most, not necessarily, is not the most important thing. And then on top of that, you had the Portland Timbers lose in the MLS wild card 5-0 to the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Which is like losing by 50 in basketball. That is getting absolutely stomped.
Yeah. It was like 3-0 at halftime, and then it was like two quickies in the second half.
3 minutes, yeah.
It was like boom, boom.
Over.
Yikes. So they lose 5-0, and people are like, this is the worst sports day in Portland history. I can think of a few more.
I mean, just in basketball alone, God, there's so many.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Well, Western Conference Finals, anybody?
I mean, being up double digits in the fourth quarter, knowing that if you win this game, you're going to win an NBA title. The Lakers and Blazers were the two best teams in the world at that point.
Yeah.
Whoever won that was going to win a title.
Can I point you towards the Michael Jordan shrug game, too, where people thought, like, hey, Blazers might have a chance. Nope. They do not have a chance here. How about losing an NBA Finals? Pick one. Detroit or Chicago. You can pick one. Those are exponentially worse.
No.
The worst sports day was not the Blazers losing 1 of 82 and the Timbers losing in the wild card
and they were
of
the
MLS.
ninth seed? It was 8-9 matchup.
Yeah, it was an 8-9 matchup. Yeah. But 5-0 is like, okay.
I mean, at least they ended it mercifully. Like there's zero hope. It's snuffed that out. I think I saw Suk was at the game last night, right?
Yeah, and that's a great point. Is that a crippling close loss?
Oh,
I will take that any day, or I will take a blowout any day over a crippling close loss.
Let me tune out and just drink and enjoy and do whatever. Like and vibe.
Yeah,
just vibe.
Yeah.
Do not snatch my soul at the last second.
Yeah.
Do not give me hope and then rip it out of my hands.
I
hate that.
I will hear a Timbers fan going, though, that is one of our most crippling losses. Totally understand that. Get it. 100%. Because you make the playoffs and then that is a 5-0 decision. No, you don't want that. Nobody wants that. But to say it's the worst day in Portland sports history, no, I'm not going to go that far. Not by any stretch. Because it was 1 of 82 for Portland. In a season where they're not, like, the goal is to lose a bunch of games, but when you lose, again, the most discouraging part is the 35-point loss. That's brutal.
Yeah, no, nobody wants that.
No.
Kidding me?
No, come on. It's game one.
Yeah.
Game one. That was quite the take quake we saw on social media last night, though. Worst day in Portland sports history.
And it was all over the place. Like multiple people like, oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll say that I would put even like the Portland Winterhawks losing in like the Memorial Cup final.
Yeah.
Like I will take that over a wild card loss in 1 of 82.
Night,
Come on.
Yeah. There's no real stakes.
Come on. We know misery better than that, Portland. And if that is our worst night, boy, we've got a really good sports thing going here.
Right?
Just look at the city of Philadelphia lately. Look at the state of Minnesota. Look at Atlanta, right? Where they had the best pitching staff in the history of baseball and got 1 World Series out of it. Okay? The Falcons blew a 28-3 Super Bowl lead. I would say that would be far more crippling than what the city of Portland had last night.
John Smoltz, Tom Glavine, Steve Avery. I remember those Bravos team because thanks to TBS.
They were really good.
Yeah.
They were really damn good. And they had David Justice, Kenny Lofton, the Crime Dog.
Oh, it was, who was it? It was Lonnie something that came around.
Lonnie Baxter.
Yeah, sure. I'll take your word for it. But they came around third and scored like a winning run. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, TBS.
Superstation. All right. And Bobby Cox is the manager. Let's go. Let's go.
Superstation TBS.
Oh, man. All right. Well, there we go.
There you go.
Not the worst sports day. We'll be there. Ooh, Buffalo. How about Buffalo on the Vancouver Ford text line? 4 straight Super Bowl losses? Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Way
Yeah,
worse.
way
They got
worse.
4 days way over.
Well, and it was because of 2 different kickers missing field goals, right? Because you
It
had
was Norwood.
Norwood and Steve Christie. I want to say
No. Doug Christie.
Doug Christie.
I'm just going. Anybody that you are saying, I'm just going with basketball players.
Robert
I did-
Horry!
I did that with Lonnie Baxter. I'm going to do it with Doug Christie. Anybody else you'd like to name, and I'll just find a basketball player with a similar name.
Robert Pack.
All right. Well, glad we could close that loophole. Are you fighting with somebody on the internet right now?
I am.
You look very distracted, Danny.
I am.
You're
No,
okay.
sorry.
No, listen, he can't be because he's not sitting on the crapper.
No,
Are you pooping your pants right now?
maybe.
Because you look like you're arguing with somebody on the internet.
Does he
I
poop
am.
at potties?
All
I
right.
am.
Okay. Well, let's snap you out of this.
I'm sorry.
All right.
It's night one. It's night one, and I'm already.
Apparently-
I'm
do I need to
already.
go look
I'm
at the
al-
text line.
I'm already dealing with people. Just there's the most.
I don't even know who
insane-
he's not. It's not on the text line. It's
It's in the.
Oh, so it's a Twitter
it's
fight.
the YouTube chat.
Is it?
It's the
Oh, see,
YouTube chat.
okay, well, for some reason, the YouTube chats aren't showing up on our streaming computer in here. It's all
He's
blank.
arguing on the internet. All right.